A historic military tradition between India and Nepal is facing an uncertain future. Gorkha veterans are reportedly demanding that Kathmandu clears the way for Nepali youths to join the Indian Army again. In the central Nepalese city of Pokhara, former Gorkha soldiers and their supporters took to the streets calling for recruitment to resume under India's Agnipath scheme. The protest was reportedly organized by the Indian ex-servicemen Gorkha Brigade, Nepal Pokhara. It also comes just days before Indian Army Chief General Dhiraj Seth is scheduled to visit Nepal. According to the Nepalese media, the group submitted a 2-point memorandum to Nepal's federal government through the district administration office. They're demanding the immediate restart of recruitment. The protesters reportedly say the recruitment freeze has cost Nepali youths an important employment opportunity while putting a centuries-old military tradition at risk. Nepali youths have been recruited into the Indian Army for more than 2 centuries following a treaty signed between the British East India Company and the Kingdom of Nepal in 1816. After India's independence in 1947, 6 Gorkha regiments of the British Indian Army became part of the Indian Army under a tripartite agreement involving India, Nepal and Britain. They are said to be the fiercest fighters on the planet, ferocious warriors who can guarantee you a win. Famous for their slouch hats and carved kurki knives, they have served many armies, fought multiple battles and won numerous awards, both under British rule and the Indian Army. The recruitment pipeline was disrupted around 2020 during the COVID-19 pandemic. After India introduced Agnipath scheme in 2022, Nepal asked India to hold off on recruiting Nepali Gorkhas, citing concerns about the new system and the future of soldiers after their 4-year tenure. Under the Agnipath scheme, recruits known as Agniveers serve for 4 years with up to 25% eligible for longer service. The Indian Armed Forces are reportedly seeking to increase that retention share. But Gorkha veterans say the scheme could still provide young Nepalese with a better alternative to overseas employment. Their memorandum says recruits can earn roughly 4.5 to 5 million Nepali rupees over 4 years with benefits. It contrasts that with low-paid jobs in the Gulf, where workers can face temperatures approaching 50 degrees Celsius. That Gulf comparison is central to the veterans' argument. They say military service offers Nepali youths a more secure and dignified option than dangerous, poorly paid work abroad. The dispute comes as India and Nepal prepare to reaffirm their military ties. General Dhiraj is scheduled to visit Nepal for 5 days from August 16th. President Ramchandra Paudel is expected to confer on him the honorary rank of General of the Nepali Army, continuing the reciprocal tradition between the two militaries. The Kathmandu Post also reported that General Seth is likely to meet Prime Minister Balendra Shah. Former Chief of Defence Staff General Anil Chauhan recently told the print that the decision now rests with Kathmandu. He said Nepal must decide whether its citizens will serve under India's Agnipath system, adding that there cannot be separate recruitment rules for Nepali and Indian soldiers. Both Chauhan and his predecessor, the late General Bipin Rawat, began their military careers with the 11th Gorkha Rifles, and the veterans are reportedly warning that the Pokhara protest may not be the last. They say further demonstrations will follow unless Nepal addresses their demand to restore Gorkha recruitment into the Indian Army.